Good afternoon, children. How are we doing? How are we doing, guys? Oh, this music's so peaceful. I love it. Yes, Fernor. It's only took them a fucking year. 1 whole year to fix what clearly must have been a bug anyway. Or an oversight at the very least. Yeah, that's good. That was the most frustrating thing about Barbarian fights. I imagine with the nerf to stuff like Indom, yeah, they must have done, because with Indom nerf and stuff, Armored on holds would just be an absolute nightmare. Yeah, Boron. In my experience, I've not found much to do in the early game. I imagine, with how in depth that game is, though, I imagine there's a ton of like little things you can be doing, little efficiency things. But yeah, it's the same with most grand strategy games, isn't it? Your first few turns are generally consolidating, getting some money before you can do other stuff. I think what you're supposed to do is work on your relationships rather than your actual kingdom. But again, like, this is my first time playing Crusader Kings, so I'm not sure what's most efficient. David, hello, welcome. I'm glad you're enjoying. And Howkin, always good to see you. Good to see you, my brother. Right, so we've got another indie game today. Yeah, ever since we started using the Indie Boost thing and started. So, Indie Boost is a website where indie developers can advertise their games and content creators can set up a profile and request keys. It's just fairly normal for like these key mailer sites and stuff, but with this one, the content creator submits either the video of their review or their feedback or their Twitch VOD back to the devs. And I'm assuming that there's some kind of like hidden metric for how many keys someone accepts, how many videos they actually sent back. Because ever since we did that Rogue Summoner one, and well, Mystic Hammer wasn't on there actually, and then the Deck of Ashes video we done, I've been getting like 2 or 3 come through a day. Yeah, well, it's like. I think it's just a system that really works, doesn't it? Developers want the exposure for it, content creators want to create content. I think it just works really, really well for both sides. It's just with other key mailer sites and stuff. I think the big one is called Key Mailer. It's there's no obligation to sort of help each other out there. Content creators go and ask for keys, and then devs send out the keys. But most content creators I know that use it try and like get keys from the big AAA developers, and it's just, well, you're never going to get a key, and even if they do send you one, like you're under no obligation to actually send them any content back for them to use, either for feedback, for development, or for marketing. And so I really like the way that this one works. And yeah, I love playing indie games, love seeing what's out there. I said many times on stream that indie developers are saving gaming. Because we just don't get the kind of games that I like to play in AAA titles very often. There's not many turn-based tactical roguelikes in the AAA sort of in the mainstream gaming pipeline. So this is Bright Paw. This one's actually a little bit out of our wheelhouse, but it looks really cool. This one I didn't actually request a key for. This was just sent directly out, which is really nice. You play a cat. You play the pet cat of a supervillain who has just been murdered, and it's a puzzle game where I think you have to get the cat out of the secret lair. It seems really cool. It's got a little bit of a card game theme to it. Ooh, whoa, where's my mouse gone? If anyone is interested, I've made a command for it. There we go. So there are the different places that you can get the game. It's out on PC, consoles, and mobile. Okay, so we're going to use a control pad. I'd rather use... because I think the controls are kind of set up for touchscreens, but let's see if we can get the mouse to work. 1 sec. Okay, let's exit out and then go back in. I've lost my cursor for some reason. It's because I keep clicking in and out of the window. Give it 2 seconds and we shall head back in. Not great. Wessex declared war on me, and then I died. It was very, very close, but I just got beat up. I need to get a bit more experience. I did stop a fact. Oh no, one of my vassals started a faction against me, made up only of himself. But then I took him to war and he died, so that helped. I'm really enjoying it. I just need to get better at. There we go. Okay. So we'll continue. I literally clicked into it and I realized it's kind of a cold opening. So I immediately alt F4. So this is the first level. We shouldn't have missed anything. Yeah, this is literally, as soon as you boot up the game, this is what comes up.
Oh, there you are, Theo. Honestly, it's your own dream. Do you even know where you are? Ah, well, it's time we got you sorted out with these cards. Come on now, we haven't got all day.
So tap and hold a card to preview it.
Oh, sorry about that. Just give that rewind button a tap and we'll see if we can't start walking around things instead of into them.
So yeah, it's obviously that it's made for a touchscreen
If you ever
controls.
find yourself in a pickle, just remember that you can take a step back and try something else.
Okay.
Now, give these a whirl and see where they get you.
Alright, so you can only use... Okay. Can we... So what do we want to do here? We want to... Yeah, so we want to move forward one. So we want to do this first? Yeah. This is adorable. And then we move to here. And then we move to... Can we pick and drag to... Ah, there we go. Perfect.
There you go. Remember, Theo, you can look around at any time.
This is cool.
What's that just there? Maybe you should give it a peek.
So the cards correspond to the way that the cats move. To the way Theo moves. Tap on a highlight to reveal collectible. Okay, odd cat box. A strangely familiar but otherwise nondescript box. Washed upon the sheets of Theo's subconscious. Okay.
I wonder what that's doing sitting around here. Maybe you should keep your eyes open for other interesting things.
Sounds like
You
Nigel
never know what
Thornberry.
you'll find. Well, we're done here. Go on, leap into your family's arms. Lauren and Nathaniel are waiting.
So this moves us forward one. No, so we want to do this. Yep. And then this. And we're home. Cool. Act 1, murder. Okay. Ooh.
Ah! What was that? Oh, okay. Well, after being woken unceremoniously by a sudden noise, our hero Theo felt that if he was to be kept
adorable.
awake, he deserved to know why.
Okay, so can we click on Theo's bed? Warm, comforting, and tempting. A reminder of hazy dreams. I guess we just want to walk. Is there anything else we can click on? Oops. Okay. It really, yeah, it is really nicely polished, isn't it? It's apparently there's 3 years of development in
Hearing
this.
the yelling from the kitchen, Theo wondered if he had really moved from his bed just to listen to some tiff.
They've really captured the essence of what a cat's thoughts would be. Hastily packed suitcase. Suitcase rapidly filled and suddenly cast aside. No longer attended to or cared for, but grand despite the lack of use. Okay, so... Does it want to go this way first? They're quite like unsettling noises for how cutesy the game is. Disturbance. Despite the awkward posing, happiness and pride are visible in this photo.
Ah, perhaps things were a little more serious than he'd thought.
I know, it's like really unsettling.
The kitchen
God.
seemed normal. Except, what was that he could see across the room? He had to take a closer look.
Yeah, that's blood. Joshua and Theo, a young boy and his cat. Whoever said dog's a man's best friend had clearly never seen this photo. Oh, what collectibles have we got? Oh, a selfie taken by Joshua during his travels after college, sent to his parents as a memento. What else do we have that could be a collectible? Is it going to be? It's got to be that. Oh God. Okay, so nope, nope.
God. Theo couldn't believe what he was seeing. His family, motionless on the floor. But that was it. No gun? Nothing at all. Was someone else here?
Bloody well hope so. Otherwise they've killed each other. Yeah. It's a cool system. And then can we... Yeah.
As he turned away, Theo could only think about one thing. Someone was surely responsible for this, and he had to know who.
Can we... Right, there's one more collectible on this level. Can anyone see anything flashing? The first two were photograph. Oh, what's on the TV? Ooh, we can click the TV.
Although things looked bleak, Theo had to press on. He had to.
So there was that. Something behind the sofa, maybe. Oh, shelving. Well, I thought it'd be that. Can't click the blood. I thought it'd be this photo here. Did we? Oh, did we already see that? Nope, that's just a spot of something on my screen. Oh, there we go. Theo's food bowl. One of Theo's most prized possessions, completely devoid of answers, insight, or food. I like the writing. Okay, and that takes us home. Cool. Act 1, Level 4, Light.
Another loyal devotee.
Dark Leo 666, thank you for the follow.
Instead, he found a path of destruction carved through strange machines before him.
Out of place robot. Strange robot sitting in the front room and falling to pieces. Okay, Nathaniel's graduation. The optimism of youth, oblivious to the crushing disappointment of reality after formal education. Fantastic. Like all household clocks, the rhythmic ticking and a constant reminder of the universe's slow march to entropy. Oh, I love the writing in this. This is fantastic. Okay, so this takes us to... Yes, I think we want to do this.
The deeper into the room Theo moved, the more he realized that something was amiss. That bright red light hadn't always been there, had it?
Okay. Okay, so that was nice and simple. Act 1 done. Lasers. Okay.
Although he could not shake the image of his departed owners, Theo suddenly found himself somewhere very different indeed. However, before he could appreciate his new surroundings, he found his attention drawn to the glowing hot wall of energy in front of him.
Oh, okay, so now we have weight cards. Okay, cool. Modern and threatening looking robot rendered immobile and useless. Oh, we can we can spin them around as well. Let's have a look if there's any other clickables. Okay, so I'm guessing these are gonna activate and...
Faced with something so clearly hazardous, he thought it might be wise to take a moment to think before diving headlong into oblivion.
Go here.
Oh, what a pleasant surprise! After his daring maneuver, Theo found that he was still... Clearly, Theo didn't have time to mess about with a killer on the loose. Perhaps
yeah, no problem.
Offered a way forwards.
Have fun.
Still somewhat tense from his previous trial, Theo was immensely relieved to find no deadly lasers when he emerged from the vent. On the other hand, he was instead faced with a functional, frantic, and quite soggy security robot.
It's okay. So the underground aquarium's broken. A poor custodian spinning their wheels, attempting to clean up after someone else. Yeah, no problem, David. Thank you for being here. Okay. Enjoy your meeting. Sea mine advertisement. Need to safeguard your underwater assets? These marvels in explosive technology will quickly demonstrate the meaning of private property. Bright Paw Industries. What else have we got here? There's got to be something in the aquarium, right? Ooh, what's on there? the... So it's a... So we've had that robot, we've had that, and then... Soda can on the floor. There's bullet casings there. They aren't our collectibles. I don't think the camera moves as Theo moves, right? Okay, so we want to go this way first. No. Let's go this way. No. Okay. Let's go back. Okay. Yeah, let's head
As
here.
he skirted by the distracted machine, Theo found himself eyeing the hole-riddled aquarium. Either someone was stalking the halls shooting at water features, or the security needed to work on their aim.
I think we do this. Yeah, this.
Though the appeal of fresh fish was enticing, it was offset by the risk of an unexpected bath. Rather than contemplate such a terrible fate any further,
Oh, a comfortable flatfish, a fish who goes by the name Fergus, whose steely gaze wards off even the hungriest of felines.
Theo decided to make a quick exit. Advancing cautiously, Theo was encouraged by the sight of another aquarium, this time with the water safely inside, not threatening to unpleasantly dampen his fur. There was no time to fish, however, as security appeared to be taking its job a touch more seriously.
Okay, so let's have a look for our collectibles. Golden cat stash, an overt but befitting show of respect to the true superior life on Earth. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alive, not sure. Dead, maybe. Unfazed by the current situation, definitely. Handgun advertisement. Reliable, concealable, and effective. A must-have sidearm for the professional henchperson. Comes with a variety of upgrades to fit your style and needs. Okay, so...
Although Theo could be easily distracted, he knew when it was time to focus.
So this one could be either... Huh, okay. So I think... I want to do... No, don't want to do that. I wanna do
That
this.
time had arrived.
Okay, so this one's actually targeting us, okay. Yes, I think we need to... Okay. We're about to do this by accident. Not quite. No, I think we've... God damn it. Yeah, okay. Hey, Manaway! How you doing? Good to see you.
Advancing cautiously, Theo was encouraged by the sight of another aquarium, this time with the water safely inside, not threatening to unpleasantly dampen his fur.
Oh, we need
There was no
factory
time
for
to fish,
this.
however, as security appeared to be taking its job a touch more seriously.
We've got little crochet squig. Ha! Skyrim is just made to be cheesed, isn't it? Okay.
Although Theo could be easily distracted, he knew when it was time to focus.
Okay, let's try this. Then this.
Tearing his attention away from the unattainable, Theo delicately
There
stepped
we
between the broken remains of some very expensive-looking showpieces.
Got him.
Despite his lack of any understanding of fine art, he was disgusted by the wanton destruction before him. Having successfully weaved past the searching eyes of the guard, he was overjoyed to see that he could just follow the killer through a door, instead of crawling through the ventilation like a rodent.
I love the narrator. No, it's adorable. I want Theo.
Theo cast his eyes about the grandiose room, the impressive decor marred by the smoking wreckage of robotic guards. Clearly, someone with no respect for interior design had been this way. However, hanging over the remains of a reception desk, Theo spotted something that took his interest. Bright Paw Industries.
Okay, vending machine offers a variety of villainous beverages, unfortunately not designed to be used by felines. A proud and majestic company sign, out of place amongst the debris. Reception part. Though this robot can't stop panicking, it refuses to abandon its position at the reception desk. That's dedication. Yo, war, how's it going?
Although this place was impressive, Theo knew he had precious little time to admire it.
And some crowns. 1 sec.
Theo had many questions,
start gambling.
but lollygagging wouldn't answer any of them.
Okay, so we need to avoid the security bot, and I guess... I wonder if there's a couple of ways to do it. No, so that puts us directly in the path of the security bot, so we don't want to do that.
Theo was rendered immobile for a moment in amazement of his surroundings.
Okay, let's go there. Oof, of course, it's night shift week, isn't it?
Despite the damage, the underlying class of this Bright Paw establishment was clear. The placement of several large aquariums, brimming with exotic fish, was an inspired design choice that Theo could respect. Theo crossed the room, breathing in the intoxicating fragrance of fish, while taking care to avoid the remaining hazards.
This is
As
good,
he
I like
did,
this.
His mind began to wander. Why was a place like
You
this
went
situated
there.
beneath his
Can't be
home?
over there in a fucking second.
And more importantly, why had these fishy treats not been brought to his attention before?
Luther's awesome. That's the one with Idris Elba, right?
At first glance, it appeared that Theo had stumbled into a storage room for broken glass. Except there were other items
Yeah,
in the
it's
glittering
really good. I've only watched a few episodes, but it's really good.
Grenades? Missiles? An umbrella?
Okay, I like I really like the card system for movement and that it's used for a cat, because if you've ever watched a cat just wander around a room before, as I often do, because I'm a single man who only lives with his cat, just end up this is very cat-like behavior, just walking in the most awkward and almost preset patterns. Okay, so on the show floor, we've got a classic bomb. When it comes down to it, sometimes bad guys just want the classics. Patrol bot, a security robot overly focused on its patrol route. The biggest threat is accidentally being run over. What else have we got in here? Trick umbrella advertisement. Rain or shine, this is simply the first choice in defense and offense. The undercover weapon will turn heads or remove them and is suitable for formal events. So I think, do we wait? Yeah, let's wait 1 turn. Let this go past. Then if we go this way, because it's going to meet us on the other side. We might do. We head to there. Yeah. Putting the U in eugenics. Jesus Christ. Yeah. We get squeezed. Okay.
At first glance, it appeared that Theo had stumbled into a storage room for broken glass.
Oh, cool.
Except
okay.
there were other items in the glittering fragments. Grenades?
We'll keep it like this because
missiles? An umbrella?
There's obviously been a lot of work put into the level design, and we want to see it. But okay, so I think we still need to wait turn 1, and then we follow the robot's path. I think. Yeah.
Theo padded behind the guard, pondering his discoveries. A hidden
sounds
underground
amazing.
facility, robotic security, and now rooms filled with odd weapons. What on earth was this place?
I think your owner was an evil scientist. Yeah, and we can go here. And we
Looking
go here.
back, Theo considered that it was perhaps unwise to leave such destructive toys lying
There we go.
around. On the
Wow.
other hand, there was no way someone would leave live explosives on display. Probably best to ignore it and hurry on.
How long are you on the night shifts for? Okay.
Theo contemplated the ruins of the once magnificent boardroom, which had been reduced to little more than burnt mahogany by some kind of explosion. Apparently, the killer had needed to clear the room in a hurry. But why? Oh, perhaps those lasers were a motivator.
Oh, he's going to move. Okay, so trapped chair. These chairs are designed to help establish dominance in a meeting by disposing of undesirable attendees. Grenade advertisement. Need your enemies to disappear in a hurry? Would you prefer them to be in pieces? Then these are definitely for you. Caution, good throwing arm not included. I'd be awful with a grenade. I have the worst throw. I still don't understand how people like do consistently strong and accurate throws. It just Nathaniel's dealings. What Nathaniel might foolishly consider his first real success in light, sealed by a handshake and immortalized in print. Oh, these. We're going to find out these are the people that murdered him. Oh, nice. That sounds amazing. Oh, really? I was never any good at throwing. So if we go here.
With the wall of death slowly advancing, Theo scrambled for a plan to slip by. There, across the room, a shattered glass wall offering a glimpse of escape.
And then I guess we wait here. Yeah. Nope.
Deftly avoiding glass with his paws, Theo found his eyes drawn to a large portrait on the wall. Was that Nathaniel? As he stood, he wondered, how much of all this was his master responsible for?
Wait. That's that one. So we have to end on the square. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, because you could still pick a leader, right? There are a
Someone
huge
had
amount
clearly
of
been
leaders to
rifling
pick
through
from.
the deliveries recently, though they didn't seem to have found what they were looking for.
Patrol bot blueprint, a technical specification for a Bright Paw industry security robot. Surprisingly simple. Oh, I love the robots. The level design and character design is really, really good. I like this. A collection of crates turned over in a desperate search. A box torn open and abandoned, leaving these vials within untouched. What could be these used for? Chemical weapons.
Obviously, the killer had been looting the facility, and it was unlikely that they planned to use volatile weaponry to spread peace and joy.
Is that it for
Being
this
a
level?
conscientious cat, Theo knew it fell to him to put a stop to the killer's nefarious activities.
That was a weirdly simple level. There is... Yeah, I get what you mean. I like making characters as well, but there is tons to do there.
Enjoy your stay.
Jerry Stewart 59, thank you for the follow.
Would try to search the top of an unstable pile and fall to their doom.
What do we got here? We've got a sea mine, something built to sink ships. We'll have no trouble with an overconfident cat. Not for prodding. And what else? There we go. Hefty weapon case. Sadly, none of the weapons of destruction appear to be built with paws in mind. The world can be a very unfair place. Okay. So I think we want to go here.
Lost in daydreams of the killer being buried
Oh,
alive,
cool. Got conveyor
Theo
belts
stepped
in this
blindly
one.
forwards
Right,
onto
so
a
I think we do
conveyor belt,
this because then it will
promptly
push us to
shuffling him
there.
away from his happy thoughts.
Then... Yeah, go there.
Perhaps it
GG.
was unlikely that the killer would be ended by fallen cargo, but the belts leading into the dark and deadly machinery seemed to promise an untimely demise.
I really like this. This is really cool.
spotting a bundle under some nearby crates, it appeared Theo's wishes had been heard. However, he tempered his excitement until he could get a closer look.
Tipped over crate that should be filled with explosives, but is worryingly empty. And... oh, an empty crate. Very interesting. Close to the definition of scraping the bottom of the barrel. Haha. Clever. Okay. Which way are we going?
Theo tempered his excitement. He didn't lose it.
Okay. Jesus. Yeah.
Stepping over a broken belt with great care, he was disappointed to discover not a body, but simply several empty crates bearing the label High Explosive.
So I think we want to go... let's try this. Nope, that's not going to work. Maybe we just want to do this first. Then... no. So I think this is the right way first. No, because this then puts us on... okay, fine. No. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
The empty crates led Theo to conclude three things. The killer had found what they were looking for, they were definitely up to something, and Theo's work was not yet done. He moved on with the hope that the killer's loot would be enough to slow them down. Theo pondered the erratic crusade of the robots as they fired at non-existent threats. Perhaps the killer had just passed through?
Erratic Crusade is the name of my new band. Oh my god, what are they shooting at? Okay, what have we got in here? Mysterious drawing. Lines carefully etched into concrete that vaguely resemble a cat. The determination of the artist excuses their lack of attention to detail. Algae container. Specially designed crate used to safely house ominous algae. That's the name of my second band, Ominous Algae. The laser bots. They're simply wonderful about lasers. Efficient, destructive, and deadly. You know where you are with lasers. Okay, so do we need to push these? Is that a thing we can do? No.
The belt, unable to tell the difference between a cat and a crate, and lacking the desire to learn, moved him once again as it would any other box.
No, we want this, don't we?
As he headed for the door, Theo couldn't shake the feeling that the strange blue algae was creeping steadily across the wall behind him.
No,
oh well,
evil algae.
It was probably harmless.
Insidious nanobot technology. Also the name of my new band.
Whoever Theo was following had certainly spooked these poor robots who were all consumed by blind panic.
I love the faces on the bots. Okay, what do we got here? Scribbles 1 of 2. This crate was developed to hold large amounts of glowing algae. Also functions well as mood lighting. And where's our next one? Oh, we got another. A bizarre series of patterns with no clear meaning. Perhaps some kind of code. No, I think I want to... okay, let's go here. Ah, didn't realise that was a conveyor. That's so I think we move forward one.
As he carefully padded forwards, avoiding lasers, Theo noticed the most curious drawing etched into the wall. But why would a killer stop to doodle?
So I think we go here. And there.
Theo couldn't stop thinking about the bizarre graffiti he kept seeing. It was unlikely the killer was taking the time for artistic creativity. Was someone else in the facility? As he stepped into the room, Theo found his racing mind halted by yet another drawing of a slightly more significant scale.
Showdown. A series of rigid geometric lines that seems to be taking the form of a figure. Who could it be? How many was that?
Theo tried his best to examine the etch.
Rack of very lethal and very illegal firearms. A bestseller. Okay, so we've got one more in
but
here.
found it devoid of artistic value.
There we go. A modern miracle of air cooling technologies. Obviously worthy of close attention and study. Okay. So this is going to move that way, which means we want to be on her. Then I think we need to do this to avoid the laser. Do we wait here? I don't think we can do much else. That was the wrong way, wasn't it? Okay, so if we wait, we get lasered. So we need to be on this belt, because then that moves us one to the right. I think we just do this. And do we wait one? Nope, that's not right. Okay, can't be that, can't be that. Okay, so no, let's go back. Oh, of course, yeah, okay. Nope, can't be that. So maybe it's...
Ah!
Whoops! Poor Theo. Okay, that can't be right. I'm doing something dumb here. No. It's gotta be that. And do we wait on the conveyor here?
As he began to move away, Theo couldn't help but wonder who would put so much effort into these acts of vandalism. Was it maybe some kind of poorly drawn calling card?
Okay, I think we got it,
Perhaps, he
No.
thought as he carried on, the murderer was simply an awful artist. Whatever it was, the mural failed to hold Theo's interest long enough for any meaning to be gleaned.
Okay, that one was just slightly more difficult.
According to the booming sounds of heavy industry and the massive shipping containers, Theo had found himself in some kind of loading station.
Right, which collectibles have we got here? It's got to be that tie. Obvious tie. A bright red necktie deliberately knotted around a railing like a flag. It almost feels too obvious. Oh, a very large shipping container, most notable for its size and not for the expensive hardware concealed within. Okay, so what's going to happen on this level then? Let's just...
Theo's eye was caught by something colourful and clearly out of place hanging from a rail across the room. A discarded tie. Was this some kind of taunt? It was becoming clear to Theo that the large boxes wouldn't just wait for him to cross, so he quickened his pace towards the infuriating clue. Clearly the killer had left this tie to send a message, but in doing so they had left a trail for Theo to follow. Perhaps he'd get the better of them
Come on,
yet.
Theo, let's get him. I'm invested in this. I want to find out who the killer is.
Though he was intrigued by the surprisingly expressive train waiting before him, on the other side of the tracks, a curious hole in the wall drew his eye. Perhaps the killer had made their own exit.
What have we got here? Covered crate. What does it hold? Jewels? Acorns? The gateway to another world? Sadly, due to your indifference, we will never know. They have captured the essence of being a cat. Rail route map A. A map detailing the railway for those who struggle to remember their stop. So it's just it's just a circle. Okay, so we need to get to that. A zero emissions semi-sentient train fueled only by its self-hatred over public transport. Someone's clearly used the tube.
Stepping onto the train, Theo glanced towards his goal and noticed a strangely carefree-looking robot bumbling around near a control panel. Hopefully this one wasn't a threat.
Oh, I want one.
The train began to quake, and Theo couldn't react fast enough to leap off. He had better find something to hold on to.
Awesome.
Theo was quite unprepared for the sudden velocity and found his current predicament extremely upsetting. Luckily, he just needed to hold on until the train looped back to the station.
Safety conscious part. A small robot giving it all in the name of fire suppression. Okay. I guess move forward. Did we not have one that switch? Oh, we got this one, haven't we? Let's go this way. Oh, okay. Let's go back. I think we need to follow this bot here. Yeah, if we go there. Okay. Let's do this.
Rocketed past him, Theo pressed himself against the train and vowed to dedicate the rest of the ride to keeping his eyes open for low-flying objects of feline destruction. Theo might have found some comfort knowing he wasn't the only one caught unaware by the sudden departure, but it was all he could do to just keep his paws on the ground.
The narrator is doing an excellent job. So there must be multiple ways through a level. You can't. Yeah, there must be. Let's do this.
Theo tried not to let the burning robot distract him from his efforts to survive.
Let's go back here. Yeah, I think go this. And this one.
In the distance, Theo could just about spot the station, approaching at a rapid pace. He just had to hold on a little longer.
It's good, I like this. Oh, we're back. Okay. Look at the face on the train. Ah.
Theo staggered off the train quickly, driven by his newfound appreciation for solid ground and the terrible fear that it might suddenly set off again.
A complex control panel that had clearly been tampered with. Okay.
Just ahead of him, he could see that bloody robot that had sent the train off in the first place.
Bloody robots. Okay, bear with me a second. I just need to use the toilet quickly, and then we'll be back. BRB.
Theo eyed his new surroundings curiously, noting the piles of unused tiles and pipes. Across what little floor existed, there was a sharp drop, from which a blinding light and tremendous heat emanated. Besides this abyss sat... that bloody robot. Theo firmly averted his eyes from the robot and simply pretended that it did not exist. Apparently, pretending took all of his focus.
So we want to go... Okay, electrical bot. A busy little drone, making sure the power is in the right place, hopefully at the right time. And some building materials. Okay. Fine. What's he going to do?
Theo focused on the path ahead, choosing to politely ignore the annoyance in the room. A shifting wall of energy was barring his progress. Perhaps turning off that strange machine would help.
Huh. Tap on a...
With the barrier successfully disabled, Theo was happy to move on and leave that robotic
so I can actually manipulate things
behind.
now. Hey, Yorick, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? We got another indie game to check out. One where you play as a cat. How are you doing, man? Okay.
Entering another area with limited flooring, Theo wondered why all of these rooms seemed so unfinished. Maybe the... it was starting to look like Theo might have a tail. No pun intended.
We're gonna have to. Oh, we're gonna have to walk across when it brings its thing over. When it brings its plate over. A wall made of garbage and I-beams. Bored robots aren't the best architects, it seems. Okay, so
apparently Theo's new friend had some value after all.
I wonder what this does then. The music's really good in this. Okay, so I have to move across there.
As the oblivious robot scampered over an obvious switch,
there we go.
Theo braced for the consequences. When none presented themselves, he decided to stay on alert. There was no way he was safe while that machine was bumping into things.
What were you doing with them? You know you're only supposed to scrub with them, not like actually ingest them.
Contemplating the state of the room ahead, Theo reluctantly accepted that perhaps the robot's help might be necessary.
Okay, what do we got here?
As he threw a disparaging glance at the machine, Theo noticed some worn writing on his chassis. D4Z.
Lava pipe. The heat coming from this pipe is so extreme it's a wonder the whole thing hasn't melted. Oh, and an out of order sign. A sign warning potential passengers of a broken elevator recently placed. Okay, yeah. Oh. There we go. Oof. That's really... Oh, hope you're okay, dude. Have you been...
reverberated behind Theo, He wondered just what he had done to be cursed with a trundling mishap.
Have you been to get checked out or anything?
Companion seemed to be
You
some
really don't
kind
want
of
anything hurting your
cosmic
lungs.
setback magnet.
There we go.
Theo had to admit, Daz was endearing, aggravatingly so. Overwhelmed by the heat pouring from the broken machine, Theo mourned the obvious failings of engineering safety standards. How on earth was he going to reach the elevators beyond this mess?
Oh, we're going to use Daz, I imagine. Okay. Heavily damaged machine that will probably require a specialist or two. Hopefully it's not too important. So this secret underground base is obviously powered by geothermal energy. So we just want to move forward one. Oh, yeah, of course.
Theo flinched when he heard the now familiar sound of Daz activating another switch. He cautiously opened his eyes and was pleasantly surprised to see something positive had finally come from this robot's help.
Yep.
As Daz hurried into the elevator, Theo found himself growing slightly less.
I forget, but yeah, it
Perhaps
is
having the
you to
little
go.
fellow around might even be useful.
Yeah, come on. Daz has been quite helpful, other than nearly getting us killed by sending us on a runaway train trip. Whoever's done the music has done an excellent job, and the narration.
As the
This is a
elevator
very
rattled
nice,
to a
very well
screeching
polished game.
halt, Theo found himself suspended on what could kindly be referred to as a rough and ready bridge, or not so kindly as an invitation to a long plummet to certain death. Theo watched as Daz leapt gracefully down onto the scaffold to aid in his journey across.
A key component in weapon manufacturing and the perfect place for the finale of an 80s era action movie. Excellent. Geothermal generator. Hey, there we go. An answer to the question of why evil geniuses are always in close proximity to magma flows. Not sure it's worth the risk, though.
Theo stared at him.
Yeah, if you want to be healthy,
Daz
don't
with
be
his
poor.
steely gaze.
Very harsh. Very, very harsh.
Hopefully, he hadn't broken anything important.
What else? Oh, there we go. Tribal warning. Modern technology meets primitive methods. Delightful. So is it the robots that have gone insane then? And murdered our master?
Considering the barrier ahead of him, Theo wondered if Daz could assist him once more, with the right guidance, of course.
So... Ah, there we go. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh. Okay. Then we want to go there. GG.
Theo found he quite enjoyed the company of the small robot. When he wasn't actively annoying him, the unlikely companions set off into the cave, ignoring the tribal warnings decorating the entrance. They were probably just for show anyway.
My opinion is that government should provide healthcare, education, food, and shelter for every single one of its citizens. I think that should be the primary goal of all governments.
Punctuated by the steady drip of stagnant oil.
That's a conversation for another time.
Faced with a seemingly impassable split in the floor, Theo stopped to think of a way around.
Dangling bot cords. Not particularly upsetting for organics, but a truly harrowing sight for robot kind. So is it the robots that have gone insane then?
Wait, did he just... disregarding the danger, Daz bravely leapt into the chasm to aid his feline companion.
Laserbot were breakdown of the components used in the creation of laser robots. Apparently they contain worrying amounts of unstable material.
Surely he'd be fine.
Well, so... You weren't here for the beginning, were you? For the quite harrowing first scene where you hear your owners being murdered. You don't see it, but you do find their corpses. And then we find a hidden door that Theo had never seen in the house before. And we're finding out that his owner was some kind of evil mastermind. Evil, like James Bond-esque villain manufacturing weapons and robots. Okay, so are we just running forward here? Okay, another weirdly easy one. No! Oh.
No.
Oh, Daz. Oh, no. Oh, no. We knew him well. Bye-bye. Okay.
Stunned by the loss of poor Daz, Theo slowly padded onwards, barely noticing the more polished and functional walls around him.
Okay, a fairly worried robot coated in blue algae and held aloft by forces outside of comprehension. Hazmat's hazardous environment suit, bringing with it an implicit warning. No, I don't actually know what the definition of robot is, whether it's just an entirely mechanical being, or I think this would go without saying in a place like this, but rules are rules. Whether it's an entirely mechanical being, or whether you can, yeah, I think in the literal definition of terms, you could have a sentient robot, but
the only way to proceed seemed to be through a strange airlock. As he stepped inside and felt his hair begin to rise, he wondered if something was amiss.
What's going on? Oh. Okay. Well, that ain't good.
Well, thoroughly perplexed, Theo could only hope he wouldn't spontaneously burst into a cloud of electrons in the near future.
What's that on our back? We've been coated in something.
Despite the lingering crackles of energy in his fur,
Are we going to react
Theo
with the
found
algae or
himself
something?
occupied with a rather spectacular plume of fire between himself and his goal.
Biofluid crate. This box contains vials of an odd shimmering goo. Not okay. Not okay. Not at all vague and fairly disheartening. Just in case you missed the Terminator reference earlier on. Machinery that appears to be frying blue algae into an orange goop. Okay.
With nothing to hand to bar the flames and unwilling
We've got
to risk
psychic
singeing his
powers.
whiskers, Theo was unsure of how to proceed. There must be something he could do. Amazing!
Okay.
It appeared that the mishap Theo had experienced had changed him in some fascinating ways. Before another jet of flame could spring up, Theo slipped deeper into the labs. Hopefully the worst was over, but if not,
We are
his
now a
newfound
psychic
powers
cat.
could prove quite helpful.
Fantastic. I really like this. This is a very charming game.
Upon entering, Theo noticed there was a bridge leading straight to the door he needed. A definite positive. However, a large section had decided on a career change and was currently enjoying its new life as debris below.
I'm sure there are entire talks and theses written on the definition of robot and sentience. Which obtains such as Mechanicus or something else. Homo Mechanicus. Yeah, Homo Mechanicus I like just for... yeah, that's I like that term. Just for the 40k feelings it brings up. Android, I think, is the general science sci-fi term for a mechanical human is
casually
android,
willed a path into existence.
Hey, Cat's Faith! Good to see you.
Theo quickly sauntered across his creation, hoping that physics wouldn't try to reassert itself at an inopportune moment. Once again, Theo entered a laboratory which would have been quite easy to cross.
That's a cyborg.
If not for the disorganized heap of crates cluttering the corridor. It was always something.
Okay, so can we sigh onto that?
Yes, we can.
And then... yeah. A splicing machine, a chamber thrown with technology and attached to some kind of receptacle. Something about it rings as familiar. Hey, the Jots, how you doing? Yeah, cyborg is just that's kind of an accepted term, is it? Yeah, and I'm sure in most sci-fi parlance is the android is like a mechanical human or droid. And then yeah, cyborg is for part mechanical human with mechanical parts. Okay, yeah, there we go. We've solved it. Heap of cat boxes, a large pile of empty cat boxes. Clearly there was a lot of cats around here at some point. Where did they go? They better not have been testing on cats. Cool.
Yes! Finally! Theo rushed through the doors.
Oh, I think we missed a collectible there. Bugger. How you doing, Jot? Good to see you.
No! What happened here?
Jesus Christ. It's like a macro reactor. Holy fucking hell, there's actual clones in there. A broken glass pod dripping shimmering goop. A body resembling Nathaniel is curled up inside, motionless. There's quite a few tonal shifts in this game, isn't there? Jesus. Again, the wonderful music. Whoever scored this is very, very good at their job.
Christ! They can't all be ruined, can they? I built this equipment. I implemented failsafes. Surely some of them must have made it.
Oh, so our narrator's Nathaniel. Nope. Yeah, sounds like it. Oh yeah, I didn't really notice that. That is one chunky boy, isn't it? Yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. So yeah, so our narrator is our scientist and owner, I think. Doing this right, am I? Okay. So do we want to? So we have to go. We have to go this way first. Wait, I'm missing something, aren't I?
Oh God, no! It's all gone.
There we go.
What am I going to do? I can't stay trapped like this forever.
Oh, are we the
There's
cat?
no way I'll be able to start again with things in this state. And it's not like you'd be able to help. You probably don't even understand what's happening right now.
Okay.
Lord.
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah.
Oh, well! Whoever did all this to me was bloody thorough! Just look, Theo! All of my
Big
work,
chonker.
every scrap of progress, reduced to bent metal and shattered glass!
Oh, I can see why. I can see why the automod had picked that one up. Ruined samples. A battered medical freezer filled with ruined biological samples. The smell is pungent. So, are we Nathaniel or a clone of Nathaniel or something? A series of scribbled formula and values. I've just permitted it. Oh, it's because it's got an S on the end. A series of scribbled formula and values describing growth defects and clone viability. Seems there were many failures before success. Very good advice. It's filthy down here. Okay. Okay. Oh, this. Okay, so this is just a series of
Clearly,
one
whoever
square.
did all of this had some training. I bet it was MI5. Or maybe those umbrella-swinging secret society ponces. It's just their style to break into someone's home and trash everything in the name of Queen and Country. The bastards! Christ! This hardware's supposed to be hard to damage. Well, lesson learned. Don't buy from the bloody Bratva. Strong Russians steal my ass, Koskov.
What? Big shift in tone. I like it.
Ah! All my work, my genius, and this is how it ends? I can't even
Okay.
do anything. I'm just along for the ride on the Theo Express. At least our chances of escaping here alive are minimal at best, so I won't have to suffer this joke of an existence for too damn long.
Bargain. Okay. Let's go through the stages of grief.
Oh, I don't know, Theo. Maybe there's still a chance. We could escape this place and start from
His
the ground
dad's
up.
going to come back and save us.
Even with paws, we could try, and there'd still be viable samples on the bodies back at home. Maybe we could still save her.
So Nathaniel is somehow trapped in in Theo's body. Novelty Bright Paw, a simple caffeine delivery device for humans. Studies show that cookie designs increase productivity by 0.02%. Another painful sign of how total the damage is in the labs. Okay, now that's wrong. Oh wait, so what does this do? Ah, so right, I see. Okay, so we need to put this. So we need to sigh onto this one. So we need it to block this. Right? Question mark. Let's go here. Put it there. Then no. No.
But it would take years starting from nothing. Even if we did manage to collect viable samples, we'd have no way of storing them for that long. And I never found the chance to make a backup of her mind.
Oh, we can sideball them once. Okay. Okay, so I think we need to go like that. do anything, does it? Okay. Yo, Merc, how you doing? Yeah, I think the narrator's inside the cat's body as well. I think Nathaniel's backed up his own brain and then transferred it into Theo.
I just can't
Big
believe
brain
she's
on?
gone. At least Joshua didn't get caught up in all of this.
Oh shit, we didn't get the... we missed the collectible. Oh, good work, Merc. You are useful for something. Hey, Sasha, how's it going?
Who am I kidding? I'm not even me. I'm just a copy of Nathaniel's bloody mind squeezed into a brain the size of a tangerine.
Easy.
No offense, Theo. Honestly, it's amazing that we're both still alive in here at all.
No. We are... So... It's... Okay, so... We've just found out... So, you play as a cat, the cat of a murdered supervillain, and we're trying to find out who murdered our owner. But we've just found out that the narrator who's been narrating everything is actually a copy of the murdered supervillain inside the cat's body. Okay, Joshua's first day. A quick photograph of young Joshua dressed up in his school uniform about to head off for his first day. We've seen a lot of stuff about Joshua. Maybe he's something to do with it. The robot's watching these two fight. Yes, damn right. Okay, where are the collectibles? Just a repair station, no law there. Surprised it's not any of these. Oh, there we go. Oh, just a step sign. Hey, Para, how you doing, man? Oh, man, I'm really enjoying set 4. Really starting to enjoy it. I still don't know whether I like it quite as much as set 3, but I haven't played too much of it yet. Okay.
I've been hiding out in you for months without a body of my own. And when I saw him lying there dead in the house, I thought maybe I'd have my chance.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, I got it. If you can do it, put blue buff on Lee Sin. It's fucking hilarious. And then just try and 2 or 3 star him. So this is Bright Paw. It's an indie puzzle game where you play as a cat. But you're the cat of your owner is a man. We found out early on that game starts with a cat where you wake up as a cat and there's some kind of disturbance in the house, and then you find the murdered bodies of your 2 owners, and then you find out that you find a secret door in the house, and it turns out that your owner, Nathaniel, is actually a supervillain, and now it's a puzzle game to try and you have to navigate various obstacles to try and find out who murdered your owners. But we've just found out that there's a funny narrator. But we found out that he's actually a copy of the supervillain's mind implanted into the cat's body. I didn't see that, but I imagine that they would have given it a go. It's hilarious. You just yeet everyone off the board. It's fucking brilliant. I came first in that game, unsurprisingly. Yeah, he's only got 50 mana. It's only 50 mana in total. He just sends people flying. Plus, he's a duelist, so his attack speed gets crazy really quickly. Okay, we've got... Okay, yeah. Oh, right, we can... Okay, that's... So we can use us. Oh yeah, we've now got psychic powers. How could I forget that?
Do you know what's really strange, Theo? The thing I miss most about having a body, more than anything else, is being able to wiggle my toes. It's bizarre. You'd expect something more grandiose, but it all comes down to the little things in the end. I would literally kill to feel a foot cramp again.
It's all getting a bit existential now. Okay, yeah, we're going through the 5 stages of grief, aren't we?
Christ, watch out for those lasers, will you, Theo? Just remember, anything that happens to you happens to me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's generally just really well polished. The music has been fantastic as well. The areas are small but really nicely detailed. And the narrator is just incredible. Some good writing. It's really nice. If anyone's interested, here's where you can get the game. It's available on like everything. It's on PC, it's on console, and it's on mobiles as well. I think it's like half price on mobiles as well. Except there's an algae phenomenon. Document outlining the anomalous effects caused by creeping blue algae. Okay. So we just need to block these lasers, right? Ah, okay, but they see. I see.
So this is all I am now? Just a disembodied voice in a cat. Well, it could be worse, I suppose. The earliest experiments were on lesser creatures. Could you imagine scurrying around here trapped in the body of a mouse? It doesn't bear thinking about. You wouldn't still be up for chasing down the killer, would you, Theo?
Of course.
I'll take that as a yes. Nothing like a bit of revenge to get the blood up.
There we go. Oh, we didn't pick up any collectibles there, did we? I'm not
I must say, Theo, it is quite a relief to drop the pretense and just talk to you straight for once. I couldn't just be honest with you before, you understand? I mean, what was I supposed to say? Hello, Theo. Don't mind me, I'm just a strange voice in your head. Now be a dear and do exactly as I say.
So we need to drop this here, question mark? Yeah. Oh yeah, so we go there.
My God.
The card
Why
system's
on
really
earth
cool.
Did I make the laser units so skittish? I can't believe I managed to make them so alert and yet so inept.
Ah, shit. Note to self, don't get lasered. Nope.
Oh, no.
The card aspect is a really nice
Shut, I should
idea.
always
Oh, doorstop bot. First industrialization and now this. Is there nothing that robotics cannot achieve?
be firmly sealed shut. Does this agent have no respect? No common decency at all? Get in there, Theo. I won't let this stand.
And an abandoned hazmat suit. Okay. Cool. The Brummy version. Stanley Parable, yes, yeah. That's yeah.
I haven't been here in a very long time. Looks like the flora managed to thrive in my absence. But I can't say the same for the hardware. How on earth are we going to get around all that?
Okay.
Well, that'll do it. You know, I find it somewhat disconcerting how well you're taking to your new psychic potential, Theo.
A tree that's really come into its own since it was abandoned.
I can't deny its usefulness, though.
Ancient whiteboard, probably of critical importance while being written, but now forgotten and left to gather dust.
I'd really rather not be back in this place. But if I will stop that damnable killer from making off with any more of my property, then I guess I have no choice.
One more in here. Oh, there we go. An attempt to lock up his past and move forwards from disappointment. We're going to find out he wasn't always evil. It's going to be Thingy from...
Ooh, I remember this one.
Pharaoh from
Something
Horizon
about
Zero Dawn.
self-pollinating crops. Really? Who needs bees anyway?
A splash of colour in what was once stark and sterile labs.
That didn't seem to be enough. Needs more power.
So we can sigh on this.
Nicely done, Theo. We might make an electrician out
One plant that failed to prosper without human attention.
of you after all. These plants have had more than a decade to muddle up the wiring. Looks like it must have shorted out the last time someone used the door. We may have to perform some impromptu repairs, Theo.
Already done it.
I was so young and idealistic when I made all of this. It's almost sad to see it in ruins.
So it's more of a narrative game with a few puzzles than a puzzle game with an overarching narrative. The puzzles haven't been particularly challenging so far. It's a very chill game. That's really
the old
nicely
hydroponics nursery. Lord, that robot must have been keeping this room running for at least a decade. Have to respect the dedication, if nothing else.
made. Aww. It's an overgrown robot. Computing monolith that probably has less power than a smartphone. He angry.
Do be careful around those panels, Theo. I don't think that robot has any safety accreditation, and you aren't exactly shockproof.
Okay, now I need to move back.
Watch out for those plants, Theo. I know they either cure third-degree burns or cause them. I just can't quite remember which.
Inside this. Hey, the opposer, how are you doing? Yeah, we were sent a key of this by the devs, so I wanted to check it out. It's really good. It's really, really nice and fun and chill. Good.
Seems the easy way is out again. That vent over there might be an option, though.
Okay. What have we got? Lauren at the beach. A relaxed image of Lauren and Joshua relaxing on the beach many years ago. Experimental log. An innocent log corrupted by all manner of horrifying experimental procedures. It is, yes. It's more... It's... The puzzles aren't particularly difficult. We haven't had a level that we've actually been stuck on yet. But then again, I don't know how long the game is. We've only been playing for an hour and a half. But it's quite heavy on the narrative as well.
Lauren would have loved this place back in its
Although
heyday.
it's very...
I'm glad I kept her in the dark, though, considering how things turned out.
Oh, okay, so then we move on to here.
I'm not... Ah!
There we go.
That's certainly an inventive use of your powers. Maybe a little warning next time, Theo. Just try to keep the acceleration within survivable limits, will you?
So the puzzles are more as a narrative device to drive the story.
Despite my growing disdain for vents, being a cat sure does give you a unique perspective on things. All this plant life makes it almost pleasant in here.
Also for the absolutely fantastic soundtrack. No, so it starts off as just being the narrator for the game, but we found out that it's actually the brain of the mind of our murdered owner implanted into our brain. So with a cat, so the opening scene of the game is that your owners are murdered, and we're finding out that actually our owner was a mad scientist or an evil supervillain. Yeah, it's quite. There's been some weird tonal shifts. Like you get some scenes which are a bit. Yeah, it starts off very dark, and then it's very cutesy and chill and nice. Then we find the cloning vats where all the clones have been murdered. So yeah, there are some dark elements in it. Like you find the corpses of your owner and his wife, and there's blood on the floor and stuff. It starts off quite dark. Okay.
You know, this is where it all started for me, Theo. Not the ventilation system, obviously, but the laboratory as a whole. I was trying to solve world hunger. Ha! Can you imagine?
So he was good at first and then turned to selling arms and robots at some point. Oh yeah. Ooh, okay. And then we want to move this to there. The cat got psychic powers as well.
Advice, Theo. If the government offers to fund your research, it probably isn't worth it. They always take more than they give. Unlikely to be relevant to you, but worth keeping in mind.
The narrator's fantastic. Or Nathaniel, as we now know his name.
Christ, this place is completely flooded. I suppose you won't want to sit a paw in that. Best find a drier route.
Okay. Flooded PC. This likely contained incredibly valuable research once, but is now predominantly filled with pond scum. What else have we got in here? There were 3 collectibles, I think, in here. Nathaniel's depression. Sometimes reality stops us becoming the people we want to be. Oh. Was his research into stopping world hunger not profitable then? You have to stop and become
the way that robot is acting at all. It's just glaring at us. Ah! Now why would you do that?
Yep.
Ha! That was quite crafty of you, Theo. Well, let's get out of here.
Yo, switcheroo.
More flooding. Looks like this exit's jammed up tight too. Let's try slipping through the ventilation again.
Overgrown Chaserbot, a robot that currently has more in common with a plant pot than a security system. Algae weaponization. How many compromises can we make before we have compromised everything? Jeez. Oh, so that's what the algae... And the algae was initially a way to solve world hunger, but they found a way to weaponize it.
Theo, it would appear that there's another robot over there, and this one might actually be able to catch us. I'm not sure you'll be able to outrun it. Oh Lord, it's going to be very close! Ha ha! Excellent, Theo! That should buy us some time at least.
There we go.
That was a little bit too close for comfort there, Theo. If we could avoid
That was
situations like
fine.
that from now on, I'd really appreciate it.
It doesn't have panic a lot, doesn't it? Okay, what have we got here? Financial improvements. Morales go down, profit margins go up. A very simple equation, yeah. It's full of good intentions, but it couldn't pay the bills. Okay, so that we need to get onto that one. Okay, let's go back. It really is. It's really, really cool.
What on earth are they doing?
Burning
You know what?
stuff.
I'm getting to the point where seeing my own robots destroying what I've made is old hat. I can't say the irony is lost on me, though. Even though I hate a lot of things about this place, there was a time when I had to fight to keep it alive. The money men were demanding results, and Joshua was on the way. Seeing the rusted ruin it's become is...
Oh, we did pick up the Mossy Laserbot. Nature and science fused together in unholy union to create this.
pleasant.
Okay. What's the white glowing thing in between the lasers?
Well, the years have not been kind to this place. To think, back when this was a lab, I used to spend most of my time sitting in the middle of that hole in the floor.
That's what the blue glowy thing. That's our psychic powers. We can drop these to block. We can make blocks basically to block line of sight, block lasers, or to drop onto pads. Oh no, so we don't want that there, do we? So I think what we need to do is put this there.
This is where I made a major breakthrough. I'm not with World Hunger, though. I realized I could weaponize some of my research. You can bet the people signing my checks were far more interested in that. That is where Bright Paw began. At the time, of course, it was just a necessary evil, a way to continue my work. A small slip that would be forgiven once I'd solved all the other problems in the world.
Stick that there, it blocks the robot. We can go here.
Somehow I doubt the elevator is still in service. Up for another jaunt through the vents, Theo?
Oh, nice. I'm planning on our Supreme Jerk run to find some absolutely broken builds. Yo, yeah, you can go back.
Figured it out.
Go back a turn.
World Hunger,
Rewind.
I mean. I was going to change the world, make a real difference to mankind. Best of all, I'd finally be able to share my work with my family. Then those bastard pen pushers dismissed me without a second thought.
Oh, so they don't get destroyed by that. I need to wait. No. Oops. The music is so good. Electrified panels. Probably best keep your distance unless you're wearing rubber booties. Where's the other collectible, do we think? Nope. That was not a clever idea. Oh. Yeah, I was on the right track before.
It wasn't perfect, but it would have worked. I solved scarcity and they didn't even try. Then I realized if they didn't care, why should I? It's all just history. All that matters now is catching the bugger responsible for all of this.
Go.
What on earth?
Well-rooted bot. This
How
poor
is this
fellow
place
must have been
still
standing
so
guard here for an
tidy?
incredibly long time. Okay. Oh, we've got a new psi power. We have. Okay. Okay. Oh, does this let us phase through
This
stuff?
fellow met his end in a very inconvenient place. I don't suppose you've got any other tricks up your sleeve?
Nice.
Yeah. How did you even begin to try that? You know, the most disquieting thing about this entire situation is that despite all of my research and decades of questionable scientific investigation,
Oh, we didn't get the collectibles again.
I've never seen anything quite like your powers.
It's because cats are magical.
Ah, this is more like it. They must have been trying to keep up appearances by sweeping all the mess back here. Seems like we're pretty hemmed in here,
Oh,
though,
is this
Theo.
Joshua's? It's where Joshua used to play or something. Toys for Joshua. Dusty collection of toys for Joshua, never given. Oh. A floor lab describing the layout for a genetics lab and a small manufacture setup. Thanks for the love, PF. Who's PF? Revolutionary graffiti. First signs of a burgeoning uprising. The best metric of success within the field of robotics. Society together machines. Bots lubrification. Don't throw oil away. Yeah, it's a robot uprising.
Whoop, scratch that. Folding space-time certainly makes navigating this junk easier.
I forgot about these. They were toys for Joshua. I was going to give them to him when I finally introduced him and Lauren to my work. Just goes to show how old all this is. He's a man in his own right now. God, the robots around here have been working away, keeping this place clean almost as long as he's been alive.
Okay.
Well, despite a decade or two without proper maintenance, the reactor seems to be doing well.
I was concerned it might be choked with junk, but it seems it won't explode anytime soon.
Their electricity bill
Oh,
must have
don't
been
worry about
insane.
all the lightning. It's supposed to look like that.
Just don't get too close, and you'll be fine.
Wall screen technology. The backside of a large screen, including the tubes through which liquid media flows. Electron spin reactor. A pinwheel of lightning spinning at incredible speeds with no oversight. 100% safe. Oh, a photograph of Nathaniel and Lauren as interns where they first met.
Ah! Another bloody robot! Run for it, Theo! Ha! It appears your teleport trick stopped it dead in its tracks.
Oh, cool. So they get
Well,
stuck in our
as nice as that
temporal
is,
weight.
there's no guarantee it will last. Let's not stick around to test the theory.
have they kept this place so clean when they keep doing things like this? If your powers prevented the last robot from chasing us, I wonder what it would do to one of these.
Let's find out, shall we? Okay. Oh, scented flowers. A healthy collection of vines flowering red. They exude the smell of Lauren's favourite perfume. A child. A wall screen showing a pregnant woman and a man tending to a small tree. Okay, can we... Oh, wait.
Oh, thank God.
Oops. Nope. Did not mean to do that. Wrong psi ability.
Oh, thank God. I was sure it was just going to explode. But it should be safe to keep doing this. Probably. How wise of you, Theo. Looking before you leap. Why would they bother to expose the wiring like this? It's obvious they aren't doing anything with it. You would think I'd engineered the laser units purely to destroy my own property. That was a little bit too close for comfort. Guess it's good to know the limitations of your powers, if only to know when we need to run.
Okay, no, I've gone wrong somewhere. Ow. Everything else has worked up until this point. Ah, there we go. Just need to make sure this one was still up. There we go.
Oh, that robot is a lot closer to us than I'd like. But this time we can do something about it.
Just drop that one there. Oh, no, kitty. No! Oh, it just runs it over. Poor Theo. Wait. Oh. Lauren and Nathaniel's trip, an old photograph of Lauren and Nathaniel when they were young, camping out on one of their first dates. Blueprint for a decontamination chamber. No plans for sudden explosions or strange effects included. So we need to get this trapped in our temporal field thing, don't we? If we go here.
Ha! Take that! This new ability of yours is proving very useful, don't you think? Now, we just need to traverse that gap. Okay, Theo. I don't want you getting a big head, but that was good thinking.
Okay, the puzzles start to get a bit more complex now. A little bit more open-ended.
This place seems relatively calm, if not a little dark for my tastes.
Buddy Duo figurine. Oh, it's ukulele. A guilty pleasure of Nathaniel is a limited edition collectible from one of his favourite childhood games. An early blueprint for the clone lab. Baby Joshua. A well cared for photograph of Lauren holding her newborn child, filled with love. Oh. No!
Lovely. Just lovely. I doubt we can stun them all. We may have to come up with a different strategy.
Okay. Oh yeah, so we need to put one there. Nope, wrong one. No, wait. I think it's Sai here. Nope. Incorrect.
Well done, Theo. That should give us a little breathing room.
Yeah? Yep, okay. Cat does have skills. Go, Theo, go. The old bait and switch.
This was going to be a place to relax and
This
sit
rapper
back
seems
with
to
a
be
book.
playing hide and seek.
Me and Lauren were going to be able to work together, and Joshua would have had an amazing place to grow up. Looks more like a construction site now.
Couple embracing a man and a woman embracing by a sapling. I was watching their tree grow up. Do we have another?
Theo, I know you're feeling a little more capable against these robots, but perhaps putting ourselves directly in harm's way was not the best course of action?
Don't worry.
Well, if you're sure about this.
I'm actually not sure about this. Okay.
Oh, I see. Thinking a few steps ahead, are we? Haha! I have to say I'm impressed, Theo. That was a downright artistic bait and switch. I never thought I'd be celebrating someone flouting my security. But here we are.
It's so makes such a
I had this
satisfying
image in my
noise.
head. Little Joshua running around, playing with the hollow hedges, enjoying himself like only a child really can. It's a shame he never got to experience this place. But he turned out well regardless. It may shock you, but I've always seen the benefits of physical fitness as well as mental prowess. I thought it would be good for the whole family to stay in shape.
What have we got here? A large monitor displaying an image of a young man planting a tree. A set of weights most commonly used by humans to daydream about self-improvement. Yeah, we've got those ones. What are we missing? Life has been cruel to this punching bag, hanging here unused for years.
Watch your step, Theo. Unexplained psychic powers won't prevent you tripping.
Misjudged that one. Ah, there we go. And then this pushes us back one. Yeah.
I think it was when I was building this that I realized it would never work out. Lauren would have questioned where the funds came from, and she would have never accepted the truth. She had a very firm outlook on morality, you see. I would usually advise we find another route, but you seem to have developed a knack for problem solving by defying the laws of physics. So, what have you got up your sleeve this time?
What have we got here? Obliterated doorway. The pile of rubble was once a set of doors. Someone had an urgent need to get past them. Can we port? No, we cannot. I fucked this one up, haven't I? Alright. Ah, there we go. Nope. Nope. Oh no, then we need to port over that side, don't we? Yeah, we can't get over there. Oh, wait. We don't need to teleport.
Even you'll have issues leaping through all this rubble, Theo. Let's find another path before that chaser wakes up. You're getting awfully good at juking those.
Damn straight. Skills. Pure skill. No, we're facing the wrong way though.
Now that's thinking outside the box, Theo. My God, it's a total disaster area. What happened in here?
Nope. So we don't want to waste the teleports. We need that. We got it, we got it. And we got it, kids.
Time to go, Theo, quickly!
Come on, you piece of shit.
Oh no, we're trapped. I hope you remember how to repeat your latest trick.
Got it. Nice.
It's distressing to see the garden like this. I was hoping it might have escaped the decline that befell the labs.
Okay. They're getting more complex now. This is good. I like this. Strange sock monkey. A strange toy monkey left lying about beneath a bench. Oh wow, this level looks big. He's big. Ooh, right. Come on, Theo. Let's go.
I stumbled upon this cave while I was building, and I thought it would make a lovely space for the family. Plenty of room for Joshua to play, and some nice plants for Lauren and I.
We're trying to find out who murdered our owner. Also, a copy of our owner's mind is implanted in our
I
body.
always planned to build
And
a
now
nice
we have psychic
gazebo
powers.
just over there. A serene place to just relax and take in the ambience. I had so many plans.
The narrator's fantastic. How you doing, Sins? Good to see you.
Is that a bloody crashed helicopter? What?
The pilot was at no fault here, though perhaps they should have questioned their order to land a helicopter inside a cave.
That's a Fennec chopper. MI5 standard. Those bastards have been after me for years. Is this how the killer got past all my security? Ha! Good thing they went down trying to land in here. There might be something useful in the wreckage.
I had in a Union Jack patriotic parachute. Not the most covert way to infiltrate a secret base, but presumably good for working yourself into a nationalistic furor before a fight. Fantastic. The writing in this game is absolutely
Theo,
fantastic.
we've got to go and take a look.
Oh, it's really good, isn't it? I love Remnant. I just kind of burnt out a bit on it because I bought it on the day of release and did 2 full playthroughs like immediately after it was released, and I've been meaning to get back into it, but I just haven't had the inclination. Very good game though. You know, there's a lot of games that are always titled as like the Dark Souls of X. That
Come
really
on,
is the
Theo,
Dark
just
Souls
a
of
little
third-person
closer.
shooters. Oh no. Okay. This is really good. I like this.
Theo, come on, get up, Theo! Oh, thank God! For a second there, I thought I was going to be stuck in a dead cat.
The agent, the long dead remnants of a once famed secret agent, fallen not from grace but from a great height. So how long ago was it that they attacked? Because Nathaniel and Lauren were only just murdered. We saw it in the opening.
Theo, are you in there? How many fingers am I holding up? Oh, wait. Bugger.
I can't remember what I went for. Is it Ruin, the pulse rifle type thing that gives you a free res?
crumbs.
And
He's brain dead, isn't he?
I
I'm
can't
in a
remember what my other
brain-dead
weapon was.
cat.
Spitfire, I think. It's been so long since I
The
played.
facility's sewage system. If we want to find a way out, following the water is probably our best bet. I'll leave it to the freakishly competent psychic cat to figure things out for a moment, if that's all right with you. Hold on, that's an MI5 agent. Or the bones of one, anyway. Did he fall from the helicopter and die down here? Must have been some time ago if he's in this state.
Oh, I get it. I get it. So we sigh onto that. And we can put that in there. There we go.
But if he's been rotting down here, he couldn't possibly be the killer.
Yes, exactly.
Let's get out of here, Theo. Perhaps there's more to find
Yeah,
downstream.
MI5 are involved. There's another collectible down here. There we are. Fish bones, the sad remains of a once delicious opportunity, mouldering away down in the sewers. How you doing, Palin?
This is all junk from Bright Paw. How long have those damn robots been flashing everything? Christ, I thought I was in control of things.
Oh, nice. What have you ordered? A familiar chair, an oddly memorable boardroom chair, dropped into the dump like so many of its occupants. Oh, love Subway. I used to spend an insane amount of money at Subway. I used to go at least twice a day for about a year. Just go for breakfast, then lunch, and occasionally I'd grab one on the way home. They knew me, like the one that was near my old near my workplace. They knew me by name. Occasionally they'd give me freebies. I used to get they used to put through extra stuff. I used to have like a shit ton of those Subway points because they just would give me extra points all the time and stuff. But I worked out I was spending about 200 quid a month on sandwiches, and I don't think that was about. I love it. I love Subway. I don't think that was an irresponsible use of my money at all. Badly repaired weapon. A shoddy attempt at weapon maintenance, more likely to blow off a trigger finger than anything else.
Watch out for these broken robots, Theo. They're probably still dangerous.
What did I tell you?
I mean, it's
this
more
whole bloody place is a hazard. Keep your eyes sharp.
There's something about that smell. I mean, it's more expensive than just making a sandwich yourself. For what it is, it's better than most fast food, but it was still quite a lot of money to be spending on just on lunches, essentially. I'm a very frugal shopper normally. 200 quid is my monthly budget these days. I was spending that just on sandwiches. A durable and well-used bag. Looks like it has seen a few places.
Who the hell set up shop in my sewers? It's like the further we walk, the stranger things get.
Careful amongst all this junk, Theo.
Unless you're a big fan of tetanus.
Ooh, thought Theo was going to get
Maybe,
lasered then.
if we're lucky, the killer fell down here too, and he's just as lost and confused as us. That would be nice.
How you doing, Owl? Yeah, there is like a Pavlovian reaction to the mention of Subway, and that smell, that bread, that smell that.
Are there people living down here in my sewer system? How bloody long has this been going on?
So what's your choice of sub? I see that's an unreasonable amount for
before
me.
it gets us.
We did make okay. Where can we side to? We're gonna have to. No, I think we're gonna get caught here.
Was everyone?
Yep. We got ran over. Okay, we can only move 2 tiles with this, can't we? Okay. Okay, now we can side. Yep, and we can port behind this.
I'm sick and tired of having robots jump out at me, Theo. What did I do to deserve this? Don't answer that. Was everyone here an agent sent after me? I did order my security to dispose of intruders. Perhaps they took it a bit too literally. So these people decorated their homes with surveillance footage of me and collected as many of my robots as they could.
Ghost Town, undead patrol bar, shambling brain dead body of a security robot. Honestly, not too much more stupid.
Forgive me if I find this a little unsettling.
What else have we got here? Intelligence dossier. A dossier on Nathaniel's villainous enterprises with very little mention of his home security. What else else have we got here? There should be another collectible somewhere, I think. Yeah, I don't get it either. But some people have like a passionate hatred for any kind of fast food. It's just stupid. Let people enjoy things. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. That's the other thing as well. It's tons of fresh veg. The bread's really nice. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the sub. Okay, let's go here and then. Okay. I can't port here. Okay. Nope. That chaser's gonna get us. Okay, so we have to move here, otherwise the chaser gets us. Shit. Oh, they're still closed here at the moment, but I am looking forward to the day I can go and get my favourite sandwich again. I think I've messed up somewhere around here. I need... Oh no, hold on. No, I haven't.
Well spotted. Now let's take our leave. Something about this place is making my skin crawl. It's probably just the wind.
Oh wait.
Or
Oh no.
water
No.
pipes.
What? Okay. No, we have messed up somewhere. Yeah, we've messed up somewhere around here, I think. We used the wrong card down here somewhere. I don't think we... maybe we were supposed to sigh across... Nope. Oh, maybe we were supposed to sigh to here. Nope. Okay, well, at least we've got one of these left now, which is not what we need, is it? No, we're missing a side. We can't do that. Oh, we still play. We just I've been sent a lot of indie keys recently, so I'm getting these done. I want to play these. If a developer sent me a key, I definitely want to try out their game and get the VOD over to them. But we'll be playing more, don't worry. Oh, free sub. Yeah, I remember the little sub tickets. Apparently they stopped doing them because people were just stealing them from work and selling them on eBay by like the roll. Oof. Yeah, when I used to do London visits for my old job, whenever I'd visit the London office, we'd go out for Thai lunch on the company credit card. There was a gorgeous Thai place on Fleet Street. I think it was just called the Thai Square. Oh, that place was amazing. That had a similar thing of like half-price lunch menu. Hey, Sao, good to see you. Okay. We have to do this, so we've got the sigh for afterwards. can't wait here because we'll get smooshed. I have to do this. No, that doesn't work. Oh god, I uninstalled it immediately. Fuck that. Yeah, so we've ended up in this situation again. Aha! Got it. I'm a genius. Yeah, we just have to pull ourselves back one there. Now we should be able to just go there. I don't know. It's like Bing. Like, who uses Bing? Just
Look at the size
stick
of that
to the OS
building.
and that's it. Stop
It
forcing
must
this.
be significant in some way down here. I don't have any better ideas. Do you?
Stop forcing the
Of course
bullshit
you
that no one
don't.
wants on them. Okay, quiet streets. Poor thing, probably just wants to eat some CPUs. Oh. Ugh, disgusting. Just let us use the computer the way we want. Bright neon sign. Only really classy establishments drape themselves in neon signage. And a comfy lookout, relaxing spot to sit in the middle of a sewer. Truly a grand achievement. Oh, shit, we shouldn't be doing that, should we? Let's stop fucking around with stuff. Actually, we do need to turn that up. Nope. Thought the laser was in a different place. Okay. Okay, do we... Nope, no. That's not what I wanted you to do at all. I think we sigh over to here.
Look out! That robot's coming right for us, Theo.
Do we sigh to here to stun it? Yeah. Okay, now it's stunned. Now we just need to get across to it.
alive! Broken machines are significantly more intimidating when they're chasing you through the sewers.
Yeah.
Theo,
I'm a
into
genius.
that building, quickly!
There's a lot of stages in this. I was a bit worried that we'd be done with it within an hour
Decent
or
amount
two.
of
But
robots.
2.5
They're not
hours
exactly
already.
Smart, though. Maybe we can slip between them.
Robot Pope. Pope bot, a reception robot that's found a higher calling, preaching to the impoverished and wearing a funny hat. Excellent. Oh my god, they've made a church. There's been a few good references in here. There's a couple of Terminator references. It's a really funny game. Quite dark as well. I'm really enjoying it. The puzzles have definitely ramped up. The difficulty of the
Is this
puzzles
a
has ramped up in the
church?
last act also.
I suppose to the assassin-turned-sewer dweller crowd, the concept of spiritual redemption would be quite appealing.
Jury-rigged organ, a haunting musical instrument built from the leftovers that fell from the world above. Sounds completely atrocious.
You know, for something made out of reclaimed materials, this place is impressive. The stained glass especially.
Is that... Taz?
Oh, is
Of
that?
course he's the deity of the sewer folk. That just makes perfect sense.
It's Daz on the. It is. It's Daz on the stained glass. Perfect. Praise Daz. Everyone in chat, praise Daz right now. Daz is a little robot that helped us out earlier that fell to his death trying to help us. He nearly got us killed as well. Praise Daz. No, so we need to do something else here. No, that's not it. That is not the one.
And there's a robot in a Pope hat too! The Pope bot! Are we sure we didn't die in that fall?
Okay.
Well, it's bizarre to know that a religion formed in my waste systems.
Okay.
I'm not really sure what to make of it, to be honest.
Oh, I played some CK3 last night. We're going to do some more. I can see myself really getting
We've
into
climbed
that.
a fair bit higher than I thought. That pipe looks a little rickety,
Ooh.
but I'm not sure if
Theo.
I can face returning to that church.
Demented scribbles. The craved ravings of a madman given form on a wall. Journals are hard to come by in a drainage system. Okay. Zealous graffiti. Daz is here for you. A coherent argument about the finer points of theology and how it affects the average sewer dweller. Okay. So we want to... So we need to drop a sigh here. I figured as much.
We just need to get onto the pipe, okay? I'm sure you can come up with something if you just look around.
Okay.
Theo, what are you planning on doing about that robot? There's not much room to maneuver up here.
Hold on. Let's go back. And we need to sigh there.
Good to know you have a plan and you aren't just winging it. You do have a plan. I've always admired your reflexes,
Sigh to
Theo.
there, sigh
Now
to
get me
there.
away from that damn pipe.
Oh no!
Careful, Theo. There's someone here. And they look unstable.
Is this one of our clones, do you think? Grimy toy cat. A disgusting dead-eyed toy cat. Oddly reminiscent of someone. Oh, it's little toy Theo. Okay, there's 3 collectibles in here. Dirty old shirt. An old, well-used shirt, very similar to the one that Joshua used to own. Oh, did Joshua find out what we were doing? There has been a lot of Joshua is so cute. He's my little boy. Did he rat us out?
What? That toy is Joshua's. Why would it be down here? He's not even in the country.
Hello? Oh, Theo, it's only you. What are you doing about on your own?
No. Can't be.
So it starts off that it's the narrator. You think it's just like a funny narrator, but it turns out it's your murdered owner whose brain is inside, whose copied his brain and implanted it inside the cat. So you're the pet cat of a murdered evil scientist, and we're trying to find out who the murderers are. It's quite a harrowing first scene where you hear the screams of a man and a woman as their home's being invaded. Then you find their corpses. One of them's your owner, who is Nathaniel, who we find a hidden door that we've never seen in the house before, and then you go through into his mega lab, and now we're going through the sewers of it. We found out that he was a scientist, formerly a good scientist who was trying to end world hunger, but couldn't pay the bills, and so he took a load of government weapon contracts, eventually lost his morals, and then someone's murdered him. And we're his pet cat. Okay.
What are you doing? My Theo doesn't move. Not anymore. No. You aren't my Theo. Not my Theo at all.
This is the sun. Okay.
I don't understand. Joshua shouldn't be here. He was off traveling the world, having a life. Christ, we can't even do anything about it. You're just a cat, and I'm stuck. I'm sick of this impotence, Theo.
Batsuna, a rundown ornament from another country, the kind of thing someone would give to their parents.
I've got to do something, Theo, and I'm never going to be able to as long as I'm in you. We need to start fixing things. I need to make this right. Okay, Theo, we're getting out of here. If I remember rightly, the water in the sewers should flow close to the mines. If we can reach them, it shouldn't be too hard to escape.
Okay, So we can pour...
Come on! I know it looks like it's built of spit and dreams, but it's our way forwards. In you get. Oh, well, that's awfully shaky, isn't it? A necessary evil, Theo. We won't let a damn basket stop us.
So I think we all need to go here.
Those stairs look like the way to go.
Nope, not quite. So we need to move one down, maybe. Yep. Got it. I know, he's asleep upstairs. I did try and get him to come down earlier, but he wasn't having it. It's been out all day and he got rained on, so he's all sulky. But yeah, we need
That's
Vex
ticket
here.
out of here. We just need to deal with that lost chaser robot and then slip by the big guy. I can't help but wonder why none of those highly trained agents thought to search for an exit before settling in. I mean, you just have to follow the water. Must be the air down here messing with their heads. There's a lot of bones here. I suppose it's difficult to escape when you've been crushed by something built to crack through mountains. Lucky for us, it's looking pretty low on power.
Oh, whoa. Sleepy Drillbot, a colossal machine running low on batteries. Everyone needs a snooze in it every once in a while. Praise our protector Daz. Join us. The sewer is your home. Leafless espousing the values of the Church of Daz with a focus on his return to free his people from the underground. Seems unlikely. Praise Daz.
All right, Theo. We've got to be careful ahead. The amount of robots in the mines might be prohibitive, but I believe in you.
Oh, little Theo.
Lord, that's a lot of robots. No more than expected, though. We just need to proceed extremely carefully and make sure that we aren't spotted.
Glowing mineral crate. Proof in the commonly held belief that the glowing rocks are always more valuable. Portable generator for when you need power on the go. Runs exclusively on liquid dinosaurs. Oh, the soundtrack's fantastic. Really, really nice.
Oh,
Got
bugger!
almost Final Fantasy quality to it. That would get us killed. So do we sigh at this point? Yeah, I think we do.
No time to wait for them to move, Theo. Just make a break for it. That's it. The doors are open. No time to patch stuff on the back now. Go, go, go.
Daz doesn't smite, he only helps. I think. We don't know a lot about Daz, but he was very helpful for that one stage, and then he died.
On a bike! Okay, stealth out the window. We've got to make a run for it before the bastard wakes up and alerts any other guards.
Christ on a bike. Okay. So here.
Theo, I don't want to alarm you, but that guard has woken up and the exit looks distinctly sealed.
Oh, got it. Chaser in mining gear. Fantastic. Thought it was a new kind of robot, but it's not, is it? It's just one of those chasers, but with a mining helmet on.
Okay, Theo. We somehow managed to get through that last chamber without being slaughtered, but we can't slow down yet. The alarm could be raised at any moment.
Foreman chaser bot. Yeah, it's definitively designed for harsher conditions. The increased imitation is merely a side effect. It's really cool. I'm enjoying this a lot. There's a lot of effort has gone into the personality of the robots and stuff. There's a surprising amount of world building in the game. It's really well done. I'm impressed with this. And obviously the narration by the narrator, Nathaniel, whatever you want to call him, it's absolutely fantastic.
Why do my bloody laser units always seem to cover as much space as possible? I mean, really? Do you need a clearance of 6 meters when you mine?
To the cat. So this is...
Oh, lovely! That's another guard coming for us, Theo.
Oh, no, what
I
happened
hope
there?
you can think of a way around it. I swear, it's like I built these lasers just to complicate matters.
So it's not... This is the consciousness of our murdered owner inside the body of the cat. So he's talking to the cat. But it's also narrating our actions.
Now leg it!
He can't move. Excellent. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see. So we'll go there. Yes. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yes, yeah, exactly. I never finished Transistor. Very good game, though.
Oh, God, that was close. I've got an adrenaline rush and I don't even have an endocrine system. How does that even work?
I need to get round to finish. It's on this list so many games. I never played Pyre. We only ever did one full run of Hades, which is now out of early access. So we should probably do Hades again at some point. So many games, so little time. Oh, okay, so, we've got a thingy, okay. Fine. Good one, Merc. No, all of those get us killed. Okay. No, I never did Soma. I watched a playthrough of Soma, though. We can't put the side block there. We're going to put the side blocks here, weirdly enough. Oh, wait, did we phase through there rather than side block? Ah, okay, one sec. That just makes it go that way. This means we still have to use the side, though. We still have to use the teleport. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to... Huh. So we put it there or there? I feel like what we're supposed to do is just outrun this and then use that to block it, which will give us the teleport to use over here. That doesn't seem to work. Oh, we can't remove it. Nope, lasers don't affect the robots. So I think we're supposed to outrun this and then use this to block it in here. And then we've got the side block. And a teleport. Have we done it? I think we've got it. There we go. I just used a...
Okay, that was intense, but we can keep it up. The mines aren't that expansive, or at least they weren't when I was in charge.
Go. Whew, got there.
up, Theo. I've got no idea how close those robots might be.
Makeshift demolition charge. An explosive charge made from stolen munitions. If you're close enough to examine this, you should be running. And we've got one more in here. What's the other collectible? There we go. Minecart bot. Built for slowly moving minerals, these machines dream of nothing more than thrilling minecart chases. Look at the face on it. It's adorable. Okay, so we need to port over here.
These are the explosives the killer stole. They must have planted them down here to make an attempt on the entire facility. The only way across is through the bomb. Not the most... Oh God! I can't feel my legs! Am I dead? Oh wait, that's right. I don't have legs.
Oh.
Well, that's about the last noise you want to hear when you're standing on a pile of explosives. Perhaps we should exit stage left.
Oh God.
Oh, well, yes, of course! That's just bloody perfect!
Oh. Shit, we can only have one side block at a time. Yeah. He's got a bit of Tim Curry about him as well. Tim Curry as Nigel Thornberry. Ah, okay, there we go.
That's right. Easy does it. Just stay calm and remember that if you don't hurry, we're going to die. Excellent work, Theo. Congratulations and all that. We could die at any moment. Let's be leaving now, please.
There we go. Yeah, like a more competent Wheatley. This is really good. I like this. It's been ages since I played a puzzle game.
I would have expected an explosion by now. Maybe we still have a chance. I don't know how they're going to get past all those robots, though.
Unless you consider like Batter Brothers a puzzle game. Oh God! Oh, they're fleeing. Okay. Oh God. Okay, so there's a big old. Right, so I think we need to block this off.
Oh well, whatever we do, we'd better do it fast. These caverns are coming down whether we like it or not.
Oh
yes!
shit!
Great idea, Theo. We can slip right around. Oh well, whatever we do, we'd better do it fast. These caverns are coming down whether we like it or not.
Alright, so we need to put it there. Here.
I'm surprised these fellows have a survival instinct. I certainly never programmed one. Let's get out of here before that fence comes down. I don't fancy being crushed in a robot stampede. Christ, look at the size of those roots. They must have pushed through from my old lab.
What collectibles have we got in here? The giant tree, surely. No? Oh, yeah. Giant tree roots, humongous roots that have clearly grown in from elsewhere. Life finds a way. Life finds a way. Okay, we've had a lot of film references. Big mineral, a humongous natural resource just begging to be exploited by a misunderstood villain's capitalist empire.
Be careful, Theo. That's a lot of very agitated robots. How did they even end up in there? I hope we're under the labs. Otherwise, we might have a minor ecological disaster on our hands. These roots shouldn't have grown this far. Not exactly high priority right now, though.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Okay. Okay. So we're kind of safe here for the moment, right? Ah, I see. So we trap him in there. There we go.
If anything, that tree just proves how damn good I am at my job. Yes, okay, let's get a move on. Looks like the robots here have largely cleared out. We just need to make it past those lasers.
The soundtrack is fucking awesome. Right, collectibles. Where are you? Does it tell you? Doesn't tell you anywhere. Oh, that's it. Overheated bot. An unfortunate end to a faceless worker drone now lost to the magma. Right, where can we move this to? We can't. Okay. We must be able to do something with them.
You know, if I'd bothered to make the laser units more mobile, these ones would have probably run off already. Hindsight is 20/20, I suppose.
Emoji, please. We got it, I think.
Is it just me, or is the amount of rock falling from above steadily increasing?
Got it.
We must be close to the exit now, Theo.
Let's start speed running it.
think-
Speed run Bright Paw.
A lot has changed since the last time I was here. Theo, look! The rail terminal is just down there. It looks like the robots are still trying to load up the train. If we're quick, we can hitch a ride to safety.
The result of a rigorous development process focused on shear lifting powers. Oh, it was Daz a lifter bot. Rip Daz.
How are we going to get over there? Clamber on a robot's head?
Yep, I think that's what we are going to do.
That was a joke, Theo. But what the hell? It's worth a shot. These bloody machines are just panicking, Theo. We're going to have to try and herd them ourselves. God, this might actually work.
Okay, have I just accidentally done it? No. Ah, goddammit. Okay.
Oh, being thrown around like this is really making me motion sick.
No, okay, let's go back to We're facing the wrong way round is the issue. Yeah, we weren't facing that way before, were we? No, okay. Okay, oh, it's because that spins us around. Yeah. I think so, yeah, because we can't jump across here. So we need to... So we need to get across here. Yeah, we need to... Our teleport doesn't get us farther enough across.
Theo, look! The rail terminal is just down there. It looks like the robots are still trying to load up the train. If we're quick, we can hitch a ride to safety.
Okay, let's try it again. Where are we? So we do this.
How are we going to get over there? Clamber on a robot's head? That was a joke, Theo. But what the hell? It's worth a shot.
A new subscriber arrives.
Kaita Man.
It fills you with determination.
These bloody
Thank
machines
you
are
for the
just
sub.
panicking, Theo. We're going to have to try and hurt them ourselves.
Everyone giving some love, please.
God,
Thank you. How are you
this
doing?
might actually work.
Okay, no, that's not right. No, haven't finished it yet. Hold on, we actually made a command for this. We've had a lot of people asking about it. There we go. Just waiting for people to finish their playthrough, so that we don't have people like not joining in for spoilers. And also, there's been a couple of pretty big bugs I want to avoid. Plus, we've had a ton of indie game keys come through recently, so I'm taking some time to get those finished up, and then we'll start on it either the weekend or Monday, and then we'll finish our Wasteland 3 playthrough. We may do 2 playthroughs. No, it's fine. Fine, you didn't know. But we'll definitely be finishing it. Every day I wonder whether we should start again, but I just want to make sure that there's nothing... I want to make sure, A, that people can watch without getting spoiled, and 2, just want to make sure that any of the bigger bugs have been taken out. and then patched out.
Oh, being thrown around like this is really making me motion sick.
Yes! Is that what you meant, Palin? How are you doing anyway, Kaita Man? Good to see you.
I can't believe that worked. No time to stand about, Theo.
Nope. I feel like there's multiple ways to go about each level. But the difficulty of the puzzles has it's gone up significantly in a short space of time. I say short space of time, we've actually been playing this for quite a while now. It's a very addictive game. No! Oh, shit. Poor Kato.
The train at platform 1 is today's final service.
Do you hear that? The train's still working. We can ride it straight out of the mines.
Boom. Nice. Yeah, I'm dying to get back onto it. We may do 2 full playthroughs.
There's no time to make it out on foot. If we miss it, we're completely screwed.
Coal carriage, a carriage for transporting coal that will cover everything in dust given half a chance. And the exciting conclusions of Rail Route Map A, this time featuring a potential escape route. Oh, we found all the collectibles. Oh, we must be coming up to the end then. That was all the collectibles.
For the love
I thought we missed a couple.
God,
Apparently
don't
not.
these robots have anything better to do right now? We don't have time to tiptoe over there. Not with that bastard chasing us. Maybe those worker drones will just load us on like cargo. Come on! We're so close!
Oh yeah, we need to be turned the other way around. So we wait, turn. Ooh, no, that's not what I wanted to happen at all. Okay. Fine, so we sigh across here. Oh, there we go. I wonder what the weight was for in this.
Just in time! No time to relax, though. Remember our last train ride? Buckle up, Theo. I think this is going to be much, much worse.
Hey, Shifty! How's it going, man?
Okay, Theo. Things are a little more tense this time, but we've done this once before, and we made it out fine. Probably best to move up the train in case the entire cave starts
We're
to
playing
collapse.
Bright Paw. It's an indie puzzle game that came out yesterday, and we were sent for a key for it. Oh, thanks for giving me the idea of that Indie Boost website, by the way. We're up to about 10, 15 keys. I've been sent 10 or 15 indie game keys so far. Yeah, it's fantastic. So this came through there.
Why not add a little fire to the situation?
It's
Try
fantastic.
not to singe your whiskers, Theo.
So we play the pet cat of a murdered evil super scientist, whose brain also happens to inhabit our body. It's part puzzle game, but you can only move with the movements depicted on these cards. Luckily, we also developed psychic powers all halfway through the run. Okay, let's move this way. It's also got a fabulous soundtrack. Okay, there we go. And excellent voice acting. The narrator's just been incredible. So we teleport to
Okay,
there.
Theo, you can do this. Just think inflammable thoughts. I mean, non-flammable. I don't know. This isn't my usual area of expertise. I don't think we're the only stowaways here. Be careful around those robots. They're dangerous enough when we aren't on a burning train.
That's it, Theo! Let's bypass this mechanical menagerie! No!
Ah, shit. There's a laser there. Right, so now that has to stay there, doesn't it? Apparently we can get up on there. Oh, there we go. That sticks them in there.
Okay, so the caves are collapsing, and our escape vehicle is on fire! I'm sure it could be worse!
Oh,
Somehow!
we go there. Can we teleport? We can't teleport on top of it. Theo. Is our intrepid cat venturer's name? Okay, now it drops into there. Perfect. No, not perfect. Wait. So we need to teleport back. Then we need to be facing this way. And we drop that in there. Then we can get on here.
I'm sure there's a pun about a hot tin roof that applies to this, but I'm too tense to think it through.
We can teleport to here. There hasn't been a single perfect joke yet. Oh, this soundtrack's incredible. Why can we not do this? Oh, yeah, we're missing it. Nope, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, so we need to put that there.
Ah, more flaming coals! That's just perfect! This vehicle is becoming more fire than train! Oh my god, Theo! Yes! No! You got it! Careful! Ah!
Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, let's slide to here. Then we want to drop this there.
We're almost there, Theo! This is going to be
He is not.
Hold on! Oh, God! I can't believe we survived! Let's get clear of this wreckage quickly, before the lava consumes it! Theo, look! Over there!
Oh no.
Sunlight!
Do we need
Honest
to?
God, sunlight! We're going to make it!
Oh yeah, rip, I think. No.
Oh, God! I can't believe we survived! Let's get clear of this wreckage quickly, before the lava consumes it!
Oh, hello! Okay, no problem. We'll just restart then. I wanted to grab a drink anyway. I'm loving the game, by the way. This is fantastic. Okay, we'll just do a quick
God,
restart. Let me
I can't
nip
believe
to
we
the toilet and
survived.
grab a drink.
Let's get clear of this
Then
wreckage quickly,
we'll restart.
before the lava consumes it!
Well, that's the best way to catch the bugs, isn't it? Unofficial play testing. 1 sec, let me dip out and then we'll get on. Tenno was an Thanks, guys. Thank you. Love you too. Oh, the screen. Cool. The title screen changes depending on which act you're on. Oh, also, we got the achievement for find all collectibles, but I don't think we found all the collectibles yet. I know we missed the 1 or 2 levels where I didn't even check, so I don't know whether it's triggering on a certain number. Best play with that. Oh, the narrator is absolutely fantastic. Hey, here he is. Oh, we're playing a game about cats, and you haven't been here all day. Oh, he's a sleepy boy. He's been out all day, and he's sulking because he's gone. He's sulking because it's been raining all day, and he can't go out. Can you? Oh. Come on.
Oh,
Let's have a chat.
I can't believe we survived! Let's get clear of this wreckage quickly, before the lava consumes it!
Big flatty boy, hey? Oh, kitty cat game. You have 0 interest, dude. If you can't eat it, you don't care. Oh. Come on. Get on the idiot. You're idiot shit. There you go. There we go. Okay.
Theo, look! Over there! Sunlight! Honest to God, sunlight! We're going to...
There we go. Deceased train. All that's left of a brave conductor. A bus replacement with service will be along shortly.
Make it!
Excellent.
We're so close!
I like there's been more than one joke about the state of British travel public transport. Ooh, I can't... Ooh, I can't rewind here. I can only restart the level. Hey, Fuzzy! How's it going, man?
Oh, God! I can't believe we survived! Let's get clear of this wreckage quickly, before the lava consumes it! Theo, look! Over there! Sunlight! Honest to God, sunlight! We're going to make it!
Yeah. It's really, really good. Really, really. It's
We're
more,
so close!
so it's a puzzle and narrative game in one. It's very, there's a lot more emphasis on storyline than I thought there was.
Surely you can!
Than I thought there would be going into it.
It's not fair! It can't end like this! Surely you can do something! You're a psychic cat, for God's sake! So help me God, Theo. If we die this close to safety, I will personally claw my way out of hell to haunt the bastard that set that bomb!
Hold the line.
Veramamo!
What's that? Is that...
Hey, Beryl, thank you for the raid.
Can't be!
It's Daz! Yes, I knew Daz had come back.
He died back in the caves!
Praise Daz, guys.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see you, Daz. Beautiful machine. Now let's
He's
get
here
out
to
of
save
here
us
before it
again.
all comes down.
Praise Daz. Oh.
Not to be disrespectful, but we should really get out of here.
Oh, Daz. No. Fantastic. This is Bright Paw. It's a puzzle, a narrative puzzle. I was going to say platformer. It's not. A narrative puzzler. It's really, really good. With some absolutely fantastic voice acting. Yeah. Very, very funny.
We made it! I can't believe we made it! That was far too close for any sort of comfort, Theo. Oh, God, it feels good to be back in open air.
Wait a minute.
Ooh, we done.
Do you hear that? Is that Lauren?
I settle this now, settle the world to see, settled your death before it swallowed me.
Oh, look, we saw her corpse, didn't we?
Don't think I don't see
Oh, that was really good. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, the cat is Theo. The guy talking is our deceased owner, our murdered owner, with his brain transposed into our body. Which basically, yeah. Oh, that was really cool. Thank you to Royal Forge, wasn't it? Yeah, Radical Forge. Sorry for the key. This was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. The music was absolutely amazing, and Sam Hughes did an excellent job of narrating. Looks like it. I'd like to speak it. Although Lauren survived, and so did some of the equipment. So maybe we can rebuild and get out of the cat. If anyone is interested in playing it for themselves, there we go. It's available on everything, I think, PC, console, and mobile, I think.
So tell me I'm wrong, 'cause I don't wanna
Oh, that was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot.
our lives were just a lie.
Right, so what time are we on?
If I cover this
7:20. So we do have another indie game called Nanotype, I think it is. It's an action RPG slash... Does anyone remember Typing of the Dead? The House of the Dead remake where you have to type out words to kill the zombies. It's kind of like that, but in an action RPG. So to cast spells and things, you have to type them out. It's got some really good reviews. Still in early access, but it's had some really good reviews. So we could play some of that, or... Yes. The music was very, very good. Oh, thank you for the pets. Escape written by Hero Baldwin and Will Bedford, performed by Fades. That's this song. Ukulele Stargo Peppers. That was awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. It's already available on Steam, I believe. The OST and the game. Yeah, we missed a couple of... Yeah, we got the achievement, but we missed a few. Oh, we never got burned to death. We missed that achievement. Yeah, we missed a few of the collectibles. That was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. Okay, so what do you guys want to do now? What we'll do is I'll need to, just to make it easy to send the VOD over, because I need to send the VOD over to Radical Forge. I'll cut the stream and then we'll come back and do something else. Yeah, no problem, no problem. I'll be sending the VOD over through Indie Boost in a moment. I quite like that there were no cat puns. I think it's really well done. Get drunk and cook. I nearly bought wine earlier and I didn't because I'm an idiot. What I might do on Friday though is pick up some. I might pick up some wine and then we do Drunken Crusader Kings on Friday or Saturday. I kind of like the feeling of pretending to be a king while drinking red wine from a posh glass. And pick up some just roast some meats. Oh, what I wanted to. Well, I hope you all enjoyed that as much as I did, because that was wonderful. Kind of posh. They're nice glasses. Oh. Alternatively, we could do some TFT set 4s on the public beta environment. Excuse me. Yeah, set 4 TFTs up on the PBE. So I've got a tankard. It's just it's a silver one that was a birthday present for my mum for my 18th or my 21st. We can get some ale. Definitely get some ale as well. Ale and red wine, and then do some Crusader Kings on Friday or Saturday. Could do that, or Drink wine from the box. Yeah, yeah. The wine I drink always comes from a box. No, there's nothing wrong with boxed wine if you just need something to drink. Yeah, we could do some TFT for an hour or two. Check out the new set. I'd rather, yeah, if we're gonna do like a if we're gonna test someone's game out, I'd rather do it for like start a stream with it rather than just do it at the end of another one. Actually comes in a bag. TFT, no, Teamfight Tactics, the League of Legends auto battle. I've been playing a lot of it recently. I'm gonna trying to hit masters. I'm currently like bouncing around plat, but hopefully this month I can push up to diamond and then work on masters after that. Oh, that was really good. I was very impressed with that. I know it's a bit out of our wheelhouse, but goddamn was it fun. Okay, what are we going to do next then, guys? Actually, I was about to put it on the chatting mode, and I'm not, because that sends my voice all roboty. I've never tried making me. I need to just start. I need to make the mocha stout that I've had sat over there for months and months and months. I haven't made any booze in ages. Hi, I'm Tenoshii. How are you doing? I've killed him and taken his place. How are you, righteous boner? Okay, let's see now. What else do we have? I'm not doing any Crusader Kings today just because an hour, like 2 hours is just not long enough. There's more Mystic Hammer to be done. I've been speaking, Possy's got some more Mystic Hammer to come soon, so we'll do another stream of that at some point soon. I'm just running through whatever's on my list. Nanotype needs installing, and we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, looking forward to it. Can't wait. Okay, screw it. In the absence of anyone having any better ideas, let's get on with some TFT. Yeah, let's do TFT. Set 4's on PBE, so we can test it before it goes live. Okay, one sec. I'm going to stop the stream and start again. Okay. This just makes it easier to send over to the devs. Cool. So yeah, I recommend everyone go and check out Bright Paw. It was great. That was some of the most fun I've had. Like the most, like for the blah 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 blah. The best 3 hours I've spent on something for quite some while. Remnant's good. I need to install those and download them. I need to get a much bigger SSD. One sec. Okay, I'm going to stop the stream for a second and then I'll be back in a moment. Bye bye.